everyone! Yay! Hey everybody, welcome back to University of Polaris, a Dungeons & Dragons SpellJammer campaign. Uh, bef yes we do! Before we get into it, and that is what I thought, so I'm so glad you brought that up. I recently did a recording, and sometimes when I do recording thingies, bad stuff happens to the audio. So all I need to do is just fix that real quick. Da, 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 da. Quite evil.
Meow, meow, meow.
So,
meow.
So the first thing
Okay, you can hear me.
Cool. I was recording a super cool video with someone named Positively Anna, and I had my audio settings set from that. So this is why we do the audio checks at the top.
Oh my god, yeah, I totally forgot about that. I'm like, what do you mean, me? And then I remembered.
Anna, you dragged us into the fucking back rooms. I need you to know that
me?
I need you to know that spun so many jokes because I was with those 4 friends. I was with my flight friends before the recording, so I'd been talking about it. I need you to know that that has spawned so many jokes about what to do if you no clip into the back rooms on a check ride. Or like the joke is like, you're flying along your check ride and Herobrine spawns and you're in your cargo hold. How does this affect your weight and balance?
I'm so happy for all of you. And especially me, because I got to be there too.
Yay!
Yay! All right, everyone.
Chat, you will not catch my ass in another horror thing. I hate that shit.
Hey, no, but it was fantastic. And you did a great job. All right, guys, we're going to open up with the pronoun go around. But rather than deciding myself who's going to go first, I have this magical D4 that I'm going to roll. So let's figure it out. Okay. We're just going to go in order. So I'm 1, Anna's 4, because we're going from the stream. And rollsies. It dropped on the ground. That's a 2. Draw your first.
Cocked. Oh, shit. What up? Dramoons. I go by Love It Any All, and I play Celeste, who goes by she, her, for now.
For now. Very good. All right.
Yay!
Oh, that's a 2 again. That's a 2 again. That's a 2 again. Oh my god.
Wow. I think
it's
really
trying to tell you something, Jegg Minecraft.
Guys, it fell on the ground and it still got a 2. Okay.
This is crazy.
Okay, that's a 1. Oh. Hello everyone. It's me, your favorite Jegg Minecraft 24. They, she, set to explore. That's a 3. All right. Peachy.
Hey, I'm Peachy, she, her, and I play Wendy, who is also she, her.
Yay.
It's our token sis.
Yes.
It's the rule of cool token sis.
That's right. And I just rolled a 4. Anna Banana.
It's me! Oh my gosh. Hi, everybody. I'm Anna. I go by she, her, they, them pronouns. And I play Honey, and it go by any, all pronouns. Yup.
Pretty cool people. Now, guys, you can actually see right here. What's this in the chat? These are the pages for all these awesome people that I'm talking about right now. I always forget Jackie's because, Peachy, you haven't...
Because Jackie technically doesn't have one, but I gave Jegg the link to her old cringy YouTube account that she hasn't posted on since, like, high school, if that.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I need to start remembering. It's
Magical Filmcraft.
No, I got it. Thank you. But yeah, guys, if you like D&D campaigns with dorky people who occasionally use pronouns, you can find us here every Monday, 9 p.m. EST, or if you don't use EST, convert it into the appropriate time using the really cool website.
Figure it out.
And you can check out our VODs over at Rock Campaigns. you'll see thumbnails with art by Draw Moons, and the thumbnails were made by Ari Arson. Whoa!
Oh my gosh. Whoa, the short man. I know
The
that guy.
short man.
The short man. Anywho, we are going to do a quick recap of the last time we played, and then we're going to get into this week. So, you all are new students at the University of Polaris, the most prestigious university in the known bubbleverse. You had orientation day, and that was followed by Color Wars, an event that your dorm, the Wild Space Wanderers, the Blue Dorm, won. You spent the rest of that week celebrating. The campus was, I'll just say it, overrun by the pizza and ice cream left over from that event. People didn't know what to do with it. I would imagine, like, you've got a decent sized fridge in your dorm. Freezer is still full of ice cream from the ice cream party. That might be a situation, but right now it's pretty good. That said, your move-in week eventually is going to come to a close, and that is followed by the first day of class. Now, before we get into that, this is our first time seeing the lot of you since you've all moved into your dorms. So I was just thinking maybe we go around and you guys could share a little bit about what your rooms look like now that you've moved in. Whoever goes first gets inspiration.
Mhm.
I mean, I've got that one Sims mock-up of my dorm. Let's see. I know I resent that to you recently.
That's true.
From Draw
Yeah.
Moons.
What
has
does my room look like?
image.
Let me look around.
There we go. Celeste's space is very, very cluttered, to say the least. She's got posters and stuff all over the walls. Her desk is already, like, covered. I'm trying to move around this image like I'm in the fucking Sims. She's got a lot of bright colors. You can tell she's a nerd. She's got, like, gaming stuff, and she's got, like, a drawing tablet. But she also has workout stuff. Her biggest poster, most notably, because I'm canonizing this poster, and Jegg, we can fine-tune who this man is in later dates, but for now I'm just gonna read off this poster. This man is the nastiest skank bitch I've ever met. Do not trust him. He's a fugly slut. Donald Trump.
Oh.
Oh my god, who the fuck is on the poster? Oh my god.
Donald Trump.
Oh.
But see, because I have an idea of someone we could put on that poster, but that can we?
I don't think we can.
There's a certain someone from who said something along the lines of let me see, hold on. There's not a single one where we get along. Something like that, but
I see. We'll see. We will see. You know what? Hey, low key, high key. We'll look into that. That sounds good. Chat,
We'll
the
look
but,
into that.
Yes.
she has a suitcase packed right near her door. It's not with all of her things, but there's enough in there.
Well,
There's
now
enough in there, and that's all I have to say.
Well, now I'm sad. All right. Whoever goes second gets inspiration. Who's going second?
Okay, I guess I'll go, even though I don't really. Okay, I'm just gonna F it, we ball gamers. So instead of the kitchen, I imagine Celeste has ever so very nicely has moved Honey's stuff into the dedicated like empty dorm room that was like left that wasn't picked by Wendy. So yeah, none of that stuff was touched. She hasn't really or they haven't really decorated like anything. It's kind of just a mess in there. It's just a mess.
Did you correct yourself on Honey's correct pronoun?
Oh my god, I do that so much. It's okay, guys. They by the way, they go by any all. I'm just a chud. I'm just a chud. I'm just a chud. Ignore me. Ignore me.
No, it's okay.
I stress myself out sometimes. It's okay.
God. Anna Banana's just rocking in the corner of their studio. What if I'm not woke enough?
Yeah. Yeah.
Me, when Julia started crushing on fucking Calum in Tomodachi Life, because I accidentally, because I'm like, oh yes, like Julia's only into women and non-binaries, and then it's like, well, Calum's non-binary. Girl, that is your boss's husband.
God. All right. Well, let's see. Whoever goes third gets inspiration.
Oh boy.
Wait, we were always gonna get inspiration?
Well, Draw. That's just our little secret. Now, anyway, Peachy, go ahead.
Anyway, I couldn't find the Sims thing. So luckily I think I'm pretty sure I remember what it looks like. All right, so Wendy's room is full of a lot of books, a lot of very, very old books. Occasional random posters for like cocktail events from like 40 years ago, or like old movie posters, that sort of thing. Just like stuff she found around her house and has collected. And I think she has very high quality bed sheets. Like very thick, fancy embroidery sort of situation.
I love that so much. Draw, should I make the joke or are you going to?
Is it embroidered with Super Mario designs?
I was going to say embroidered Super Mario bed sheets. That's right. All right, well, moving on from that. No one at home, none of our 8 viewers know what we're talking about, and they don't need to.
I think the funniest part is that was still the best boyfriend.
So anyway, all of you, maybe things are still moving and shaking. You're figuring things out as we go. But you're a bit more settled into your rooms. I would imagine it's around breakfast time, the morning of your first classes. And all 3 of you know that you will be taking Wild Space 101 together. Now, this is a lecture hall, and it is led by Professor Aloysius Quill, the rather zany orange tabaxi who led the Trivia Bowl last week during Color Wars. As you're all getting ready that morning, I would imagine that Percy is in your kitchen. He's got a little apron on, and it says, Pat the Imp.
Aww.
All right, everyone. I think I have exactly what you need. Let me just, okay. And it's gonna open up. It's a little tin. We just see. For honey, I have toast with jam. Hold the toast.
That's the best kind.
Very nice. For Wendy, I have French toast, extra French.
Thank you. That's how I always have it.
And for Celeste, I made and it's gonna push a little glass forward. It's got a big old bendy straw. A protein shake.
Thanks. I'm also gonna run to the dining hall and get like 3 eggs if you guys want to come join me.
Oh yes.
Don't get me wrong, I appreciate the protein shake, but I need a little more.
Oh, that's fine. No, don't worry about it. Very good. I hope you enjoy your eggs from the dining hall. I'll be back. And Percy's gonna climb into the fridge. If you open the door, Percy is gone.
Oh,
What did you do to your imp to make him like that?
He came that way.
So
but
what did his creator do to make him like that?
Don't know.
Wendy, I have a question. Honey raises their hand.
Yes, honey?
Where do imps come from?
That is a good question. I believe some sort of dimension outside of our known universe, I imagine.
Uh-huh.
And they just appear sometimes.
Wow. That's so cool. I'm so glad I know that now.
I'm glad I could tell you.
So, honey, let's walk and talk.
Yes.
So
Mhm.
what kind of prior education do you have? Like, what high school did you graduate from?
The Blob High School.
And what did they teach you there?
Blob things, you know? Like what as you know.
I don't. That's why I'm asking.
Why?
Just curious.
Uh-huh.
You have a genuinely like interesting set of knowledge, and I just
Thank you so much. I'm so glad that someone has knowledge my smarts, my big brained. Yep. I did come out top of my class,
nice. My
Thank you,
sister
thank
was
you.
top of our class.
I didn't know you had a sister. Then again, I don't think I know much about any of your families. Besides
Yeah.
Wendy just being very rich. Oh, Wendy, can I borrow money, by the way? I saw something in the vending machine that I really wanted.
Wendy reaches into her purse and just throws a couple coins Honey's way.
Awesome.
Very good. A couple of coins. That can be up to you. Basically, a copper piece to like $1. A silver piece is like $10. So a gold piece is $100.
It's like a couple silver. It's like $30. Far more than Honey would ever need to use at a vending machine.
That is so true.
Let's go. Very nice. I love this because $30 was also the amount that Cora tried to bribe Wendy. Sorry, to bribe Honey last session.
I got my coins, y'all. This is awesome.
Yeah.
It all worked out in the end.
It's true.
What? So what do you plan on buying in the vending machine for what was it, 3 silver?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you plan on buying for 3 silver? You could buy like the whole vending machine with that.
Wait, you're so right. I could.
Or not like the physical vending machine. Like you could buy like basically everything
What?
inside. Yeah, you
Well,
can buy
how
like
much would a
basically
whole
everything.
vending machine cost then?
Certainly more than 30. I don't know.
Oh.
Please don't buy please don't buy or steal a vending machine to bring into our dorm.
Oh. That's okay. I'm fine.
Sorry, above table, I need you to know that one of my Tomodachi Life Me's just asked me for a vending machine.
Whoa.
Oh, that is awesome.
Listening.
Oh no. All right. If you decide you want to get anything, a Starlight soda, by the way, is 3 copper, so the equivalent of $3, and that was the soda that you got last time from Percy. I can also come up.
Oh my
We can come up with
goodness.
other things if we need to, but yeah. All right. We could just say that Celeste gets 3 eggs from the cafeteria if you guys want to head to class, unless we want to
Yeah.
role play. But I think do we all need to sit and watch as Celeste scarfs those down?
No.
Cool. Appreciate it. You folks make your way to the lecture hall. And sure enough, classmates of all shapes and sizes are sitting around the room. I'm going to say we see a satyr, not the same satyr that is your RA, but a very large satyr, and they're sort of sitting, fiddling with a lute, sort of middle of the room. We see that ASMR that you watched fall into the void over and over and over again during Color Wars. Sid is sort of sitting in the back of the class on account of the enormous wings, kind of having to tuck those away. But yeah, isn't too difficult to find a seat. Notably, you do not see the professor in the room.
Hmm.
Celeste sits in the back.
Pretty sure Honey will just follow wherever they go, so it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Wendy on instinct goes to sit in the front and then looks behind her and sees everyone else and then goes to sit by the pals.
Yay!
Of course. Let's see.
I mean, hey, you can go be like a major fucking nerd if you want to, but like don't let us stop you.
I can be a major fucking nerd from back here.
Fair enough. Just say.
As you all sit together, Sid, as I've said, is an ASMR, right? It's got a little halo over the head, but the halo seems to have little horns poking out. They've got green eyes and like blue hair. Clearly, a solid fit for the pronoun squad. I joke as 2 of you are cis, question mark, but still. They're sort of going to lean over as the lot of you sit in the back. Congratulations on winning the ice cream party.
Thank you.
Thanks, man. We have plenty of ice cream if you want some in our freezer.
No, it's okay. I lost. Ice cream is for winners. But thanks.
Oh,
Jeez, man.
damn.
as Sid sort of looks down, ashamed of their performance back during the zero gravity challenge. The door closes, seemingly on its own, as you know it's about time for class to begin. And yet still, none of you see the professor. Would you all like to make perception checks for me?
Yes.
Sure. Callisto makes a comment just, hey, if the professor's over 15 minutes late, we're legally allowed to leave.
Gulp. I got a 10.
Oh,
You said perception?
that's true.
That's gonna be a 16.
All right, a 16. And as for Wendy,
Um, that is going to be.
Is it not popping up for you? Because I see your dice flailing on my screen.
Oh my gosh, it's not popping up for me. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it isn't popping up.
oh, okay, no worries, guys. It happens.
Let me try refreshing.
Yeah, of course.
There we go.
All right.
That's a 10.
A 10. Oh, okay, 2 10s and a 16. Wendy and Honey, you don't pick up on this. However, Celeste, with your keen lapine hearing, being rabbit folk, you pick up on a growl? Perhaps, no. A snore. As you look toward the edge of the room, you see the professor's desk. And notably, you see peeking out from underneath that long orange tail, sort of moving back and forth. Seems that Aloysius got caught up with a catnap and has yet to join you. But what do you do?
Celeste isn't doing shit.
I see. You're not going to tell your classmates?
You can see her ear twitch.
Yeah.
But she wants to get out of class. Girly pop.
I see. All right.
First class of a semester, and Celeste already is over it. That's so funny.
That's so funny. All right. Now, I am going to roll a check. And this is going to be a luck check to see if Aloysius wakes up on his own. So, keeping in mind he's a teacher at the school and presumably enjoys his job, I'm going to give him advantage. So I'm rolling 2 blue dice. Let's see how they go. Okay. Not a super high DC. The first die was a 9, but the second was a 13. You hear a... And before you know it, we see climbing out from under the desk and doing an enormous stretch, Professor Aloysius Quill. He looks toward the lot of you, glasses sort of fixed atop his head but slightly crooked. Oh, good. You're still here. Everyone gets an A for the day. But in order to keep that A, he's going to pull up his chair and proceed to use it to jump up onto the desk, where he is now sitting, legs slightly crossed.
Welcome, students, to Wild Space 101. I'm so happy to have all of you this semester. I see a few familiar faces already. Let's see. Celeste, Wendy, Honey. Round of applause to the champions of Color Wars.
Oh,
Honey claps and looks around like, who the fuck? And then remembers that he's talking about us.
You see the satyr who is sort of playing with the lute, sort of like strums a little tune, and you do get some polite applause, even from Sid, who just looks even more ashamed.
He's just a baby. He's just a baby.
As this takes place, Aloysius sort of clears his throat.
As you know, my name is Professor Aloysius Quill. Once again, Professor Aloysius Quill. Let's see. All right. First things first.
He is going to pull out some of his note cards. Note cards that you remember seeing littering the ground just a week ago.
Opening up today, our topic is wild space and bubbles. What wild space bubbles are? Now, can anyone answer that question? If you do, I'll give you a cookie. They're just...
Honey immediately perks up at that, and what do I need to roll?
You can roll an intelligence check for me. If you think this is something your character would know, you're allowed to roll history or arcana. But if you don't think that Honey would, just intelligence.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh my god! Oh my god, I got a 21!
Let's go! Oh my god! Honey!
The cookie. Had to lock Honey in. Just say cookie and then she's in, bro. Oh my god.
Now, Honey, you know that a wild space bubble is basically the barrier for a universe. Universes, or galaxies rather, exist within, it's almost like a sort of force field. And each of these little universes, we call them bubbles, they almost float in what we call the rainbow sea. So basically, instead of like space being the space that we know it in our world above table, it's more like an ocean full of bubbles. Each bubble is planet after planet, star after star. And then with a 20, was that a 20 on the die plus 1? Or was that like...
Here, hold on. I hear my dog freaking out. I need to go check to see what's wrong. I will be right back.
No worries, no worries. Cool.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Dog was just so excited. All right, that was a 19 plus 2, so I won't overdo it. But yes. Anna is checking that for a moment. I assume that neither of you two rolled, of course.
Celeste does not want to answer.
That is so real.
You know what? It probably would be in character for Wendy to try and answer.
Yeah, if you want to make an attempt. Like I said, if you think...
Oh.
Yeah?
It'd be an 8.
Oh.
It's gonna be one of these days again.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. Wendy is a charisma character first and foremost, and I keep having you make...
Okay.
No, that makes sense though. She's a politician. She's just gonna go for it. It doesn't mean she knows what she's doing.
That's real. Okay. So yes, basically, universes and galaxies exist in bubbles in the SpellJammer campaign. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Awesome. All right. How does Honey explain this to the class?
Oh gosh. Honey like immediately stands up and just starts like kind of, how do I want to explain this? Like very exaggerately, like she really wants this cookie. She's very like obviously loud and like moving her hands a lot, trying to explain this bubble thing, and that's what I'm gonna say.
Beautiful. After a little bit, you get a nice little clap from Professor Quill.
Yes, absolutely. All of us, no matter who you are, we exist within a bubble. And that bubble is what shields us from the rainbow sea and the energy within it. Now, another synonym for the rainbow sea is the astral sea. Its prismatic ichor forms bubbles that turn into these galaxies and worlds and stars and people. We all come from it, in a way. Now, this next bit is going to get a little bit tricky. Does anyone here know what a multi-bubbleverse is?
Oh wait, and you watch. He's gonna grab like. It's not like a big cookie. It's actually like those bags of like Famous Amos.
I know. I was just about to raise my hand too and ask where my cookie was. I'm not gonna even lie.
Yeah, he's gonna like pick it up, and he's gonna like use his tail as a catapult, so they go flying toward the back of the class, honey, and you're able to grab them real easy.
Yes.
Okay, now that you know that I'm good for it, I'm going to ask again. Does anyone here know what the multi-bubbleverse is?
I'm rolling intelligence again. Let's see. Oh, 12.
No worries. Let's see. Does anyone else want to try rolling as well?
I rolled and I got an 8 again.
Oh
You
God.
said intelligence?
Yes, that's right. You can also roll history or arcana if your character would know this.
I'll roll an arcana. I think Celeste might have an idea. I think
Yeah.
Celeste.
Yeah, crazy concept.
24.
With the 24, Celeste, you are aware of the multi-bubbleverse theory. Of course you do. I mean, you're a SpellJammer pilot and engineer. Essentially, in the same way that we have the many worlds interpretation of the multiverse in our world, in the SpellJammer universe, the concept is that there are bubbles and they float on the rainbow sea. And these bubbles are the different galaxies and universes. But the rainbow sea is nearly infinite. You go far enough, and eventually things start repeating. Essentially, bubbles and bubbles and bubbles later, there are near duplicates or recreations of the different galaxies and worlds. Parallel universes exist. And you would be familiar with this, Celeste. Now, here's the thing. What you rolled was a success. Honey and Wendy was a little bit too low. This is just a little bit more of a higher grade concept. Like, to be clear, this is not something that would be taught in your high school normally. So it's not a shame.
Right.
It's okay that you didn't get a 15, which would have been the DC for this one. Celeste, you weren't answering, though. So I guess my question is, are you going to answer the question, or are you just keeping this to yourself?
Celeste like waits a bit and like a couple seconds, and when she sees that like Wendy and Honey aren't saying anything, she like raises her hand and gives the most deadpan, uninterested, short and sweet response she can while still thoroughly explaining the concept.
Good. I like that. You've learned what I like. Thank you, Celeste. That's right. The multi-bubbleverse theory of wild space travel, as proposed and proven by one Dr. Callisto Stars. I would hope that her daughter would know it.
Oh, you didn't have to say all that.
You say that and you get a few eyes on you.
Honey is not listening.
That is...
She's too focused on the cookie.
I love that. Oh my god. As you're munching on your cookies, the professor is going to turn back, and we see an electronic board turn on, as opposed to a chalkboard.
Now, the Rainbow Sea, which we all exist in, is strange. It is unstable. It is dangerous. And while it is very uncommon, on rare occasions there have been incidents where things come up. And I'm not referring to new bubbles, oh no, I'm talking about creatures, the likes of which you could scarcely imagine.
We see on the screen what appears to be, frankly, a very early 2000s style rendering of what the Rainbow Sea is. It looks like these shapes. They're very computer rendered. We see bubbles. We see these little circles all around. And we see this vast space that is meant to represent the astral sea.
Now, bubbles are resilient, thankfully. That said, if enough force is exerted on one, that resiliency, it only goes so far. And in very rare but unfortunate situations, well,
He is going to extend a claw and touching the electronic board. And we hear from the speakers, which are pretty loud. You realize now they're all around you. You hear just a massive pop as you see one of the bubbles disappear from the computer render.
now, you're probably wondering, oh, well, what happened? If your bubble pops, do you pop? Excellent question. We don't know. Please try not to find out.
Where to go my weekend plans?
That was a joke. Funny joke.
Oh, wait. And he's going to throw more cookies your way, Celeste, having forgotten once again. Do you catch them?
Sure.
Cool.
Now, you're probably
Honey is staring at Celeste.
Les slides the cookies over to Honey.
Let's go.
I was waiting for that. Very good.
Now, yes, you're probably wondering, well, Professor Quill, what is the point of this? I'm just wanting to help you get some basics. We're going to be talking about so much fun stuff. Different worlds, their species, their customs, what you need to do in order to be safe as you are traversing wild space and its countless bubbles. But I want you to be up to date. That's very important to me. So we're just going over some history, some little things you should know. For example, while a SpellJammer can very easily enter and exit bubbles, you should be gentle. Gentle. Say that you were to try, oh, I don't know. Actually, you know what? I'm going to give you a hypothetical question. Say that you are running late for an event, and you head up to the bubble where said event takes place. You realize, however, that the event is 180 degrees opposite to where you ended up, your coordinates. You are on the wrong side of that bubble. What should you do in this situation? A, call ahead and let them know you're going to be very, very late. B, go through the bubble the long way, unfortunately. Or C, Using crackpot science, spin the bubble very, very fast until the outer end is now the inner end facing you. I can also accept A and B.
Honey like raises her hand like, oh, me, pick me.
Yes, honey, yes.
It's C.
No!
Why not?
Well, you would think if you're going to be late that you want to get there as fast as you can.
It will
Shoves a cookie in her face.
There is almost a 100% chance that if you were to choose option C, the bubble and its inhabitants would pop. Everything inside that bubble would fall into the astral sea, never to be seen again.
Not 100%.
Let me rephrase that. I said almost 100%, but if you... Okay. In recorded history, and we'll go back a little bit, sure. There has been some salvage from an event, a disaster, where a wild space bubble did pop. This was a few decades ago, almost. And technically, it was a very massive salvage. We did recover a space station from such an event. However, no survivors long-term. Yes, some escaped the situation itself, but I'm not going to get into that because this isn't history, it's Wild Space 101. However, I will tell you what, other than making very bad choices, I would love to share with you one other fun little thing to look out for. Now, can anyone tell me what entity is recorded and known for causing the most wild space bubble implosions in recorded history?
Intelligence. Yeah, critical one. Yeah, I'm good actually.
You got a 1.
Yeah.
Honey, with a 1, you do know that there is a distant cousin of the plasmoid. Supposedly. It is a jelly-like creature, and it does traverse the astral sea. It is known as a jiggly jolt. It is a very large psychic jellyfish. And you may have heard rumors that some may have been involved with some stuff back in the day, but those were just rumors. That's what you get with an Nat 1.
Slay.
I got a 10.
I'm so sorry. Wendy, your studies relate to like finance and business relations, you know. You're
Makes sense.
Yeah, you've got a speech class in a few days. You'll do well at that. Don't worry. Celeste?
No.
Just not gonna roll.
No.
Fair
First of
enough.
all, I don't need to roll. I know the answer. Second of all, no.
That's true.
Your little heart, no.
The class, everyone looks around.
Okay. The star system, as recognized by the Stardust Collective, was an entity that, for a period of months, traversed the Rainbow Sea, and through its vibrations, popped dozens of wild space bubbles. Now, of these poppings, there have been no recorded survivors. No salvage, none of that. However, we do have it under good authority that it was destroyed, give or take 18 years ago. So, quite literally before almost all of your lifetimes. Not to worry. Now, you're probably wondering, well, Professor, what does a star system look like? Okay, well, does anyone here know what an octopus is?
I'm not going to make you guys roll for octopus, by the way.
Best roll I've had in the past 2 days.
Let's go. Peachy's like, nat 20.
Yes,
And he
well,
knows what an octopus is.
basically just imagine an octopus, an octopus, an octopus, an octopus. All of them. No head, just limb. And also they're made of just pure void and starlight. Pretty scary stuff. All right, I'm going to open the class up to questions. Any questions so far today? Anything at all?
I'm trying to think of any stupid questions that can come to mind, but I can't think of any. Honey raises their hand.
Yes, honey.
What time is lunch?
Oh, well. Oh, no.
We see Aloysius take a look at a stopwatch.
No, wait, that's the wrong.
They pull out from under the desk a...
No, that's my calculator.
He's going to pick up his computer and just stare at it really hard.
I guess when class gets out, if you want. I mean, this is a 2-hour lecture. I don't really have your schedule, honey. It's just whenever you decide to take lunch. This isn't a...
Oh.
Yes. Any other questions?
Honey looks over at Celeste and Wendy. What time is lunch?
Girl, whenever you want.
No rules. Lunch is whenever you please.
Yeah, just as long as it's like, outside of class time. Or during class time. I don't give a I'm not in charge of you.
No, I was just wondering because I thought we could all do lunch together, but it's okay. Honey sits down.
That's so sweet.
Oh, no. Honey, we can all do lunch together. You just gotta make sure it's between our. No, I'll skip class to go to lunch with you. You gotta make sure it's between Wendy's classes.
Okay.
Any other questions, maybe? Please? I have more cookies.
Oh, are you grading us on participation?
Yes!
How does that work for you?
Honestly, I mean, I would love to see your hand raised at least 3 times a class. And
3 times it.
Well, I like audience participation. There are going to be occasions where, okay, this is a lecture. So obviously there are going to be tests. We're going to have midterms weeks from now, so be ready for that. I want to know you're, engaging with the lesson. But, realistically, you two are the only ones that have spoken up so far. I'm looking at the rest of you.
Let's see. The satyr's going to sort of raise their hand.
Rosa!
the Rainbow Sea is an ocean, then do they use echolocation?
That is an excellent question. Did you know that most creatures that live in the Rainbow Sea, or at the very least we found signs of life, are natural-born psychics? In fact, it is shown that the closer your relationship to the astral sea is, the more likely it is you are a low-level to medium-level psychic. Did anyone here know that?
Gulp. Surely that does not relate to honey at all. Mm, surely
Crazy
not.
concept.
Surely not.
Oh.
No, absolutely not at all. You kidding?
Is Honey like visually reacting to this information at all, or is this just an above table?
This is an above table reaction.
Beautiful.
All right, everyone. Oh, what's this? There seems to be someone out the window. Let me just...
Aloysius is gonna like step up and walk over.
Did anyone order Quick Quest? I have...
Gonna come in, and Aloysius is just holding like a basket full of eggs, like hard-boiled eggs.
Who ordered this?
Yo, Percy, a real one for real.
You know what? Okay, class dismissed. You all got an A. I'm just gonna... And he just drops it on his desk, and you watch as he just kind of climbs under the desk, and people start shuffling out. That's how Wild Space 101 went that first day for you guys.
That's awesome.
Hey. Celeste, you go get the eggs.
I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. You see there's a little love note. It's not like a love note, like, romantic. I just mean, like when your mom puts a note in your lunch.
I love Percy.
Most people shuffle out of the room and everything. I guess my question is, let's see, because we're pretty close to the point where I'd have us like take a break pretty soon. Do you guys want to role play the lot of you going for lunch together, or do we just want to say that you guys went for lunch before your next class?
I mean, I'm fine for whatever. That's up to you guys.
Also up for whatever.
I see. All right, Peachy, you're in charge.
All right, Peachy.
All right, it falls to me. I'm gonna say let's role play it.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Do you guys want to say that, like, oh God, okay. I guess my question is, like, where do you guys go for lunch? I feel like Wendy would be the sort of person, and this is partially because you two were like, I'm down for whatever. So I feel like Wendy picking the lunch spot makes, like, she has taste, you know what I mean? But yeah. So, Jackie, I'm gonna hand you the DM stick for a moment. Where do they go to lunch? What is this?
Ooh, I think. Okay, Wendy goes into her bag and pulls out like a really crumpled up, like old, like at least 10-year-old like tourist manual for the area, like pamphlet. And she finds like a little hip like brunch spot in the area through that.
I love that so much. Okay. Absolutely. You find a listing for what at the time was a brand new, this is 10 years ago, mind you. This is a 10-year-old pamphlet. As you said, a very hip brunch spot. It's like grand opening, and there's like there's very nice picture of it on the front. You guys arrive, and it's not run down, but you can tell it's much less busy than what was painted on the cover. Now, let's see. I'm gonna need a word from Anna and one from Draw, and that's gonna name this place.
Oh, ah, fancy.
All right, and Draw, Miss Moons,
Oh my goodness,
Sorry, I
draw.
forgot I was muted. Toast.
Fancy Toast.
That's
Brunch
awesome.
spot. It's a brunch spot.
Perfect.
Yay! It's not very far from Polaris.
Polaris.
Polaris. It's not far
Loris.
from Polaris. Like logically, you could like you have enough time between your classes. We could say that you guys like even walked there. It's like, 15 minutes, but it's not bad. It's a very walkable campus, a very walkable planet, to be frank. There are plenty of
Yay!
benches, there's shade along the way. Let's see. Now, as you make your way to Fancy Toast, it's the sort of thing where it's like you can tell that most of their business is from people from the college, you know? Um, as you're all coming in, it's one of those places where there's a person right up at the front. The waitress is right there for you. I like to imagine she has almost like, I don't want to say Miss Frizzle, because maybe that makes it sound a little too zany, but she's fashionable. Well, hello, everyone. Welcome into Fancy Toast. Let's see. Would you like a booth or a table today?
Y'all cool with the booth?
Yep, I'm fine with whatever.
Booth it is.
All right, all right. My name's Avis. Happy to have you all. You can come with me. And as Avis is walking you, you see she has these cute little horns up at the top of her head. But they're sort of, they're not shaved down so much as she has piercings over the edges of them. So very nice. Glittery, we'll say. You guys get your booth. As you do, she sets the menus in front of you. Now, I will say we do offer a student discount, so please keep that in mind as you are ordering. Can I get you all anything to drink starting you off?
I'll just take a water.
All right, water.
Um, can I get a can I get a chocolate milkshake
A chocolate
with like a bunch of sprinkles? That looks so good.
So many sprinkles. You got it. Absolutely, sweet one. Oh, and what about you, ma'am?
Water with a lemon, only one lemon wedge, and a little bit of ice.
Absolutely. And as you all get your items, you're sitting around. Wendy, I would love to get a perception check from you specifically.
Ooh. Um. 19.
Nice. Okay.
Yay!
You're all sitting in the booth, and the way that it's positioned, Celeste and Honey, you don't see this purely because no matter your orientation, it's sort of a round booth. Just gonna say that Wendy, you're sat in just such a way that you get to see off in the corner, someone is sitting at another booth. He's got a book in his face, and he's got a mug in front of him, and he's stirring it with a spoon. And you sort of lock eyes at the same time. It is the red-headed boy from the Trivia Bowl. Looks at you for a moment. Avis comes by, setting everyone's glasses down, and she's probably talking to the others, but for some reason, Wendy, even as you're trying to listen, it's sort of drowned out for a moment. It's that sort of thing where you're looking at someone and it's almost like a movie. Everything else kind of slows down for a second. It's just going to look at you, look at the lemon wedge and your water, look up at you and sort of gives you a look. He's going to look back at his book.
Wendy is sort of shocked for a second, a little frozen, and then she gives like the slightest glare and then looks back to Honey and Celeste.
How many sprinkles is too many sprinkles? She's studying her drink.
Well, I mean, you can see now as you're like locking back in, Wendy, like there were a lot of sprinkles, but you see that Avis like set a little bowl of sprinkles next to Honey. Wendy, with your perception from before, I'm going to give it to you. You're so locked in right now. There are 98 sprinkles already on this milkshake.
We'll say an even 100 before it's too many.
Okay. Honey dumps the whole bowl on it.
Well, all right.
Or you do that.
What was that? What? 100 points at the milkshake.
You count the fucking sprinkles on there or something?
Well, you count the ones going down, the ones going across, and you multiply.
I'm never going out to eat with you again.
Oh my
god. The singular lemon wedge was bad enough. Counting the fucking sprinkles. Are you dead ass? You must be real fun at parties.
Anyway, if you three need a few minutes to figure out what you're getting, I'll be around. I gotta
Okay.
Go. Cool. She goes off and you see her go to the only other person here, and she is like topping him off. Hey Wendy, this guy's not one to talk. All he's drinking is a black coffee.
Of course he is.
I think, and we can come back to the brunch scene when we come back, but it is about 10:30 EST. I think now is an awesome time for us to take our break. Does that sound good to you three?
Yeah.
Awesome, guys. I think we'll be back in. Is 15 good, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
See you guys soon. Bye, chat.
Bye, chat.
my gosh, everyone, welcome back to University of Polaris. Yay!
Yay!
Hey.
All right. Eventually, you all received your brunch, and I think you had a pretty solid time. Sorry, I keep on doing this thing where I'm like, do you guys want to role play this out, or do you want to? And I'm just gonna ask, what did you guys all have for brunch? I want to know.
What would you typically get at a brunch?
You know, I keep
Hold on, I
forgetting
gotta
that
look this
Celeste
up.
is like rabbit folk, and we kind of put her on like the vegetable diet.
Yeah, that's why I gave her a protein shake. Girly pop
Yeah,
needs it.
but I gave her eggs.
You gave her eggs. I mean, you're only part rabbit folk. It's okay to have eggs.
Girly Pop's this is gonna make a joke. Girly Pop's gonna be in the bathroom for a while later on, but
God. It's okay. You don't need to have huge muscles, Celeste. You're not the tank. That's Honey.
That's me!
it's not about tanking. It's about
It's about sending a message.
it's about being a butch.
It's about being a butch. Yes, absolutely. So, okay. But yes. No, I'm just curious. So, okay, I'm hearing maybe Celeste needs a fruit salad to counteract. Is that what I'm hearing, Draw?
Yeah.
Cool. What about you two?
I'm pretty sure Honey would probably just order like chicken and waffles with like a bunch of whipped cream on the top with like strawberries. That seems like a very Honey thing.
Absolutely. And what about Wendy?
Wendy had some like overpriced but teeny tiny little flatbread with like probably some like arugula and balsamic vinegar.
That's so good.
That is so fancy.
So fancy.
Very fancy.
As you all enjoy your brunch, before long, you have a little under an hour, give or take, until your next course starts. But by now you've had some time to digest, you know. I imagine you've been yapping. Eventually, Avis comes by, and she's like, all right, can I get you anything to go? Any boxes?
Mm. Can I wait? Can I have like in a little cup? Can I have some whipped cream in it, please?
Oh, yeah, you want a pup cup. No, I can do that. No worries.
Awesome.
See, she gets that real quick from behind the counter. Just whipped cream cup, top on it. All right. Oh, and here you go. You see.
Thank you.
All right, and your friend already covered the check, so you don't really need to worry about that. Just let me know if you need anything. You can head out whenever.
Huh? Wendy, you got the bill?
Wendy, it was not you.
Always.
Wendy, you're like reaching for the check, probably expecting to pay it, and you see inside the check already paid. Somebody tipped 30%, and the name Sebastian Vale penned. If you look up, the booth across from you is empty. The redheaded boy is gone.
Oh. Wendy like sort of scrunches the check in her hand, and she's blushing a little bit.
Ooh, someone's got
Are you
secret
sick?
admirer?
Did you get sick?
A
what?
stalker? Do you want him dead, or do you want to see where this goes?
Oh,
I want to beat him in a game of chess. And she walks real fast ahead of them.
Honey slowly turns over to Celeste, very confused, being like,
Is that like a metaphor, or?
I don't know.
This is awesome.
Yes.
With a white guy?
We smash cut.
With
I'm confused.
box
I'm confused.
color red.
As you all exit, we flash forward a little bit as you don't have too much time before your next class. You make your way to the simulation building, where you are going to be in for your first session of team building. Of course, assuming you guys didn't need to do anything else before, of course.
Nah, Celeste has got nothing to do.
Real.
Oh, okay. Wendy, I have a question.
Yes?
Sorry, oh my god, my husband was just brought up in Tomodachi life. That caught me a little bit off guard. Anyways, sorry. Anyways, I forgot I added him as a topic of conversation. Anyways, do you like, okay, we're going back to like brunch. I was thinking about it. Do you typically like threaten somebody with this chess if you like admire them? Is that like normal?
I don't believe I've ever admired someone, nor do I think I will.
Okay. I was just curious because you looked a little sick back there, and I got a little nervous, and then you mentioned something with like chess, and then I was confused. So I just wanted to ask.
Nothing to worry about, honey. I am perfectly fine.
Your
Yeah,
eyes
that's
twitching.
what-
That's because I had too much salt today.
Oh.
It's 12 in the afternoon.
I'm
You had
very
French
sensitive to salt.
Balsamic, like, you had French toast, whatever the fuck your $18 fucking 3 pieces of lettuce and balsamic vinegar was. Like, how have you had too much salt today?
You know, I think being in the presence of people with red hair sends my humors into a twist.
Okay. Celeste, like, leans real close to Honey and then just... So, 2 gold that they... let's see, how far do I want? 2 gold that they are, and she does air quotes, rivals before the end of the semester.
Well, I have a rock and 3 silver coins. I'll just bet it all that they're gonna be best friends. I think so. I hope everyone becomes best friends. I think.
Oh,
That's so sweet. Yeah, okay, best friends, and we're gonna like catch them making out in, like, the janitor's closet or some shit.
The what?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I'm glad we got to play out that scene. That was your studies are important, but that was more important to me. Thank you. This is why we ask if everyone's ready before we begin class. All right. Do we think we're good to get in?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Awesome. You all find yourselves in the simulation chamber, and immediately you see standing before you the professor, this tall Goliath woman from before. However, as you step into the chamber, you don't see any other students. As she faces you, she's holding her clipboard once again. Celeste, Wendy, honey, welcome to team building. I'd like to reintroduce
Sup.
myself. Not much sup with you.
Not much.
Okay. As we begin, I'd like you to look to the left and to the right. Your classmates for this semester. Each team building course is specialized. You will be with me and with your fellow dorm mates for the entirety of this semester. Each one of you will have a specialized role, and I expect you to learn it very well. That said, ultimately your grade is based off of how well you come together as a team, as a unit. I'd like to remind you that my name is Professor Sultani Skull Crusher for a reason. So let's make sure that yours stay in one piece long after your studies conclude here.
Honey
Yeah.
Are
raises
you
her
legally
hand.
allowed to say that?
Yes, honey.
What if you don't have a skull?
She gives you 2 thumbs up.
Awesome.
Celeste, by the way, she does not answer your question. All right. Opening up. Time for me to assign your roles. So, who's captain? All right, Wendy.
All right.
All right, I need a jammer.
I'll do it.
Yeah, don't act shy. All right.
Sorry, I wanted to give Honey a chance if you really wanted to.
I like jam.
Um,
So not to
Okay.
offend anyone, but Honey cannot cast. That's not possible. That said,
oh. No, that's fair.
Honey,
Yes.
would you do this team the honor of being their weapons specialist for today's mission?
Yes.
All right. She is going to touch her clipboard, and while it looked like simple pen and paper, immediately a hologram appears above the 3 of you. You are on a retrieval and rescue mission. A ship has sent out a distress signal. You recognize that they are surrounded by hostiles. Your goal today is to either A, neutralize all hostiles, or B, get the ship out of there as quickly as possible. For bonus points, do both. Are you ready to begin?
Aye, aye, Captain.
All right.
That's you.
With that, we are going to switch over to our map so you guys can check out the Roll20.
Yay.
Everyone, I just want to take a moment to let everyone know that you should check out patreon.com/Dice, Dice Grimorium. This is a free map that they made available. So, yeah, this is what we're using today. Immediately, you all find yourselves floating on a massive chunk of metal and stone. Around you, you see similar platforms off in the distance. Behind the three of you, Sultani is no longer standing. However, there is a rather large, not enormous, but still sizable SpellJammer. And off in the distance, you see a larger vessel. All across these different asteroids, you see these machines, androids with glowing red eyes and several sharp appendages. And you see off in the distance your point of contact, surrounded by 5. You can already see them slicing into the side of the vessel. And while it is hefty and sturdy, its resilience shall not last. We're not rolling initiative yet. I'd like you all to take a moment to consider the situation as the simulation begins. You have been thrown right into it. I would recommend...
All right.
Yeah, do your thing.
Let me open up on another tab my D&D Beyond.
Mhm.
So, Jegg, what's the stats of the ship we have?
Oh me, oh my. No, absolutely, you're the jammer. Celeste, you look into just that. Now, you have... Ooh, pardon me. A fairly simple vessel behind you. It has these stats of a... Sorry, when your notes don't want to load and everything is blurry. It's like, no, no! All right, no worries. This ship is not too impressive. I need to make it clear. You are in a simulation, so you're not going to be hopping into like hyperspeed or anything. Its armor class is a measly 12, and it has 278 hit points. Its speed in this mode of the training is 60 feet. So that's 60 feet every 6 seconds or round of combat. Now,
What was the hit points again?
278.
Cool.
Very good. It does have weapons. So I'm going to say that for Honey. It can make 3 attacks. And these are pretty solid. Okay. So it has a slam attack. It can do once per turn. And I'm going to write this stuff down, so don't worry too much about it. It has
Okay, Slayer.
It has a plus 11 to hit, but you have to be right up against it. It is, not a ranged attack.
Right.
All right. But yeah, it does 2d12 base damage, plus an additional 4d6 necrotic damage, so really solid. You also have a ballista, Honey. It has a plus 4 to hit. You can use it twice per turn, and it's going to do 3d10 damage, plus 4d6 necrotic. So, very good.
And I imagine that one, is a range.
Yes, that's right. It does have a sizable range. That's going to be 120 feet. So pretty much anywhere on this map.
Okay, slay.
Yeah, and I'm just going to write this stuff down for you guys over here in the chat so you don't need to worry too much. It's going to be in our text VC.
Thanks, Jegg.
No, of
You
course.
Jegg.
Of course. Of course. Anytime, anytime.
While Jake is doing that, do we have any idea of how we are wanting to handle this situation?
Yeah, typed it out. What are you guys thinking?
Oh, all right.
Question. So during this fight, are we just gonna stay in the plane, I imagine, or are we like moving?
This is totally up to you. You currently find yourselves able to use the ship. You could fly your way over. You could jump from platform to platform. She threw you right into this. This is basically a sandbox for you folks. So, if you wanted to, you could take the ship right now, head right over there, start blasting if you want. Or if you guys want to take it slow, none of these things have seen you yet. So, if you don't want to take your ship straight into it, you could go from platform to platform. But every round is going to do a little bit more damage to the vessel you're trying to save.
Hmm.
I feel like using the ship's probably a good idea. Unless
Um.
any of us have particularly good stealthy going on.
Um. What ship? Like, okay, let's say our plane like breaks, right? Would we hypothetically be able to use whatever ship the other thing is in, or no?
Sure. It's very much a sandbox, but yes, technically, the only way you lose is if you fail to save that ship. So,
Okay.
your ship can be destroyed just fine and you can still win the mission.
Okay, Slay. Just making sure because I wasn't too sure.
No, absolutely.
Okay. As question on spell jamming draw, is that just basically like you casting spells on things, or like what is
I'm
spell
driving
jamming?
the damn ship.
You're driving, okay.
Yeah, so a little bit of background, but basically, the way that a SpellJammer works, the jammer, unless you're a really cool person who maybe has a lot of experience, which is not the case in this game, even though I know Celeste is a very good jammer, you need someone behind the wheel at all times. If they disconnect for any reason, the ship stops moving. And so, you
Hmm.
being able to do your job on weapons requires that Celeste is jacked into the controls.
Okay.
At least for the purpose of today's simulation. So, draw controls the movement, you control the weapons, and our captain, Wendy, has a little bit more freedom because you're the captain. You need to be able to make calls. Which is not to say that,
Got it.
yeah, which isn't to say that Honey can't jump off of the weapons and go into melee. Live your best life. But, yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Okay. I mean, I think I might be ready. So are we wanting to go straight there or just take them out one by one? Are we going in guns blazing?
I say we do a guns blazing flyby.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sounds good.
I
Sounds
think
good.
just slam right in there.
Cool. All right. Shall we hop into character now that you guys think you have it figured out?
Yes.
Let's go. All right. Picture this. You have your ship right here. I'm going to make it so that all the players can control it. Draw, you're aware that it has a speed of 60 feet. So, draw.
Yes. What
I'm
up?
Cool. I'm just going to give everyone here a turn in initiative. Da 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 da.
Da 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 da.
Currently,
Okay.
the other team is not in initiative, so don't worry too much. So, draw. You're the movement. You got to get them in. Decide where the ship is going to go. You know how to use the ruler, so you can just figure out where 60 feet is from it.
Yes. So I am in fact tapped into this ship.
Yes. You can make your check to sync up real quick, but I'm just
That's
going
what
to give
I
it.
was asking.
You can, but what I'm trying to say is that I'm just giving it to you that you're, you know what? That'll be more interesting. You're right. Celeste, make your
No,
roll.
wait. Oh my gosh. No, I'm saying you weren't doing good continuity because you were saying I was tapped in the ship, but then saying I had to roll to tap into the ship.
No. I mean, I was just going to have you already tapped into it. But since you're asking, no, of course, make a
Chat,
roll.
no, hold on. We all heard me go, Jegg, am I tapped into the ship? And she goes, yes, but you have to roll for it. We all heard her say that before she started going in her silly little DM voice to tell me, actually, it'd be fun to have you roll, right? We all heard her say yes and then no, right?
I was just
And
going to
then
say,
double no.
I was just going to say, no, you don't have to roll for it. But you were asking.
I was double checking.
Okay.
Because I'd start trying to do shit and you'd be like,
Actually, no, you're good. Draw, just choose your place.
fucking it's me. I got it. 25. Tap into the ship.
Okay, cool. Now that's successful, absolutely.
Yeah. I'm gonna move the ship right over there. Can I move the ship? Right about here.
Very good.
And I'm on the ship, so I'm also there.
That's right. You are all inside of the ship. Celeste, you have chosen the placement. Now I'm going to give you the option to choose an action, Celeste. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
You can either dash or you can dodge. Dodge is going to give any attacks I make disadvantage for this round. Dash is going to give you another 60 feet. Which do you choose?
I'm gonna do dodge.
All right, absolutely. Okay. Remember, guys, we're not.
What am I rolling?
You're not rolling.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's okay.
Oh, okay.
You're good. All right. Wendy or Honey, whoever wants to go next. Wendy, you can make a declaration or another move as the captain. It's pretty much whatever you'd like to do in this moment. Or we can have Honey do the weapons first. It's up to you.
Okay, I guess I'm just like curious what like the captain does as far as declarations. Like,
No, absolutely. So, pretty straightforward. You can open up communications with the other ship if you'd like to. You can attempt communications with the enemies, or you can give advantage to any of your allies with their maneuvers. So, for example, you could say, I'm going to focus on our weapons this round. That's going to give Honey advantage. Or you can focus on your jammer. You're essentially assisting as a navigator. And that's going to give Draw advantage on any maneuvers on their next turn.
all right.
So communicate or help is pretty much your role as captain.
Cool. I think I am going to give advantage on jamming so that we can get over there lickety split.
Okay, very good. All right. We're going to go to Honey then. Honey, you are currently not in range for any melee attacks. However, you do have 2 ranged attacks that you can make. So,
Okay.
who you want to shoot?
I want to shoot. How do I? That one.
That one right there. All right, Honey.
Yes.
You're using your ballista, so that's going to be a d20. It is going to be +4.
D20 +4. Where's my cube? Wait, I could use my cube. Where did it go? Oh, it's under here. It's under my Disney stuff. Hold on.
No worries. You got this.
Okay. Cube D20. Where are you? Okay. Wait, that's not a 20. This is a 20. Okay. Spinning. Still spinning.
You got this. You got this. That's right. Your cool die from your mom.
Mm-hmm. It's still spinning. It's almost done, and a 3.
A 3.
Maybe I shouldn't use this.
No worries. That first attack is unfortunately going to be a failure, Honey, but no worries.
Okay.
3 + 4, that's a 7. You get 1 more attack. Do you want to try the same one?
Yeah.
All right.
Spin again, and if it's shit, I'm moving to the other one. Let's see, where did it go? Okay. All right, I'm gonna put it in the box this time. Maybe it was too much. Okay, I'm spinning.
You got this.
Tap it a little bit so it can not. 12 + 4? Question mark?
That's a success. Well done.
Yes.
All right, Honey, with your ballista, you get to roll 3d10 + 4d6. If you would like, there's a really easy way for you to do this using Roll20. All you have to do is type /roll 3d10 + 4d6.
D10 plus 4d6.
That's right.
16.
16. Honey, you make your shot, and we watch this little guy go blam! Shrapnel.
Yeah.
Whoa!
And as it explodes, Honey, you see some of that shrapnel hits this one over here. Even or odd?
Even.
Okay, very good. Unfortunately, that was odd. So it does not explode, setting off a chain reaction. However, something to keep in mind. You do notice that it visibly reacts. It seems that anything within 10 feet of an exploding robot also reacts. Something to keep in mind, Honey.
Mm-hmm.
With that, though, now that you have officially started combat, we are going to roll for initiative. Now, to keep it simple, I was going to do a group initiative, so I'm just going to have one of you roll the initiative, and basically your whole team will go on that number as opposed to the other one. Just because you guys are currently a part of a ship. So you can't go out and move on your own. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
All right, who has the best dex? Honey's got
I've got a
I
+2.
mean, I've got a +2.
All right,
I was
Honey.
gonna say I have a +3 to initiative.
Very good.
All
Honey.
right.
All right.
I'll roll.
Let's
Oh,
go.
well, I'm a shit 14.
No worries. I am going to roll for the enemy team. I got a 3 on the die. Your team is up
Oh.
first. Good job.
Yeah. Let's go.
All right. So, Celeste, in this moment,
What up?
you can, as you know, use your movement to go another 60. Now, thankfully, they rolled so horribly on initiative that your dodge action, I mean, it didn't do anything, but that's because they haven't gotten to make any attacks on you yet. That was essentially the equivalent of a surprise round. So, you can either just move your ship the remaining, which keep in mind, you don't even need the full 60 to get there.
Mhm.
So I personally would recommend using the dodge action again. However, if you want to make any alternative actions with the ship, keep in mind you have full control of its movement. Wendy has given you advantage. So if you want to make any acrobatics, or what do you always call them? That stuff you're so excited to do?
Aerobat.
Aerobatics. If you want to do any aerobatics, Wendy has given you advantage. She's essentially acting as a second brain for you for the moment.
And I can't hold on to that advantage for when I actually need to, like. Well, nah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna. There's no reason to do any aerobatics.
That's true. Pretty straightforward.
I guess I move up to this ship,
All right, very good. You move right
and
up.
we bring the tokens with us.
We bring
Everyone's
the tokens.
coming too.
Yes, yes, yes. I could have just grouped you guys with
Yeah.
the ship, but I didn't know if you were going to get out of it or not. So, real. You all make your way over. As this is happening, you hear the radio crackle to life as it seems the other ship is attempting to call out to you. Wendy, I would imagine that's you as you're on communications as the captain. What is Wendy?
Yes,
Mhm.
I'm gonna try and make contact with the other ship.
All right, absolutely. You just sort of hear over the line, "Oh God, please don't hurt us. Please, 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 please."
No, we're rescuing you.
Oh God, really? Are you sure this isn't a robot trick, is it?
Can I do a persuasion?
Absolutely, you can roll persuasion.
D&D Beyond, please. You know what? We can do it in roll 20 now.
That's true.
24.
At 24, that's a success. You hear over the line, "Oh, okay, okay. No, all right, gotcha. Oh God. My jammer is down. I mean dead.
Oh fuck.
Uh-oh.
I don't think I can start this up on my own.
Hmm. Do we have any sort of, like, tow truck type equipment?
I'm so glad that you asked that. Technically, yes, your jammer is equipped. So you can attempt to tow this ship with you. I would need someone to declare using their action to do that. So I'm going to give our jammer the option, unless you want to. So either the jammer, instead of choosing to disengage, instead of choosing to dodge, could do it. Or as the captain, you can use your action to make that happen.
Um, I guess I could do it.
All right, absolutely. All right. Wendy, in this moment, as you are attempting to engage this is going to be a dexterity-based check.
Got it.
A control is going to pop up, and it looks a lot like a claw machine. So, make that dex check for me.
Oof.
Oof.
Girl,
It's
the
gonna
fuck
be
you mean oof?
9.
Mhm.
A 9?
A 9.
Oh, that is a failure to claw. Unfortunately, it drops down, and we hear the scraping side against the edge of the vessel, and you hear that voice over the intercom. Oh, God! I'm sorry! I'm sorry!
Oh no!
Oh my god.
And with that, honey, you still have your action to attack. Now, you can either remain in the vessel and use the vessel's weapons, in which case you get 2 attacks with the ballista, which has a +4. Or, now that you are here on point, you can exit and defend the ship outside of your SpellJammer. What would you
You
like to
just
do?
use fucking Marvel Rivals language.
I didn't mean to. No, the point. I understand. So it's up to you. Honey, you want to keep using the ship's weapons, stay safe in here, or are you going to go outside to defend while they try to claw machine the ship you're saving?
Well, I feel like I would do a lot better if I stayed in the ship and shoot, considering there might be a chain reaction that happens, mayhaps.
Perhaps.
So I'm gonna shoot the nearest guy. I'm gonna shoot this guy. This
Okay.
guy.
Very good, very good. All right, you're going to shoot that guy right there. Feel free to make your roll. You got a +4 to hit.
Okay, and that's just rolling a d20.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna roll in D&D Beyond.
You got this.
Roll. 17 plus 4.
All right, that is awesome. So, with a 17 plus 4,
21.
21, that is a successful hit. You can roll your damage.
Okay, now I'm gonna do this one again. Copy.
Oh. Good news, by the way. So, small mistake you made. Not the end of the world, by the way, but for your future, you are just rolling 1d10. You actually get 3 of those when you do the ranged attack. So, 20 damage is fantastic.
Oh,
And it does explode, to be clear. Like, you kill it really
okay.
good. But just so you know, you get even more damage with the attack. So,
Okay.
we watch as it blows up. As it does so, you notice that the explosion does not go quite far enough to hit another one. Using your honey brain, you now know the explosion goes to 10 feet. Thankfully, you do know that the explosion does not affect the vessel you were trying to save. It sort of rocks slightly, but it does not take any damage, which is good. You still have 1 ranged attack left.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot this guy.
Absolutely. Roll to hit. You got this.
Okay, I roll 3. 1, 2, 3, roll. Did I do it right?
You got to roll to hit, and then you got to roll damage. So, if you hit, you get the damage. Unless I'm misunderstanding what you're doing. But
I mean, I rolled like a 3D 3D20, but it added all of it up. Is it supposed to do that?
so no, no worries. You're rolling a single d20. I was just saying for the damage, you're rolling 3d10. You've been rolling 1d10. Don't worry about it. You're doing great. You're doing great. Just whatever
I'm so
d20.
confused. Okay.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Okay. The first one was a 19, so I'm gonna go with the 19 plus 4.
That's awesome. Okay. So, and I'm just going to
Okay,
roll it as
so
an example right here. What I'm doing, I'm rolling 3d10.
can you
plus
send the
4d6.
command in the chat?
I'm going to copy paste it. Yeah, you understand. You understand.
Yeah,
Here.
thank you.
No, you got this, Commander. Thank you. I believe in you, Anna Banana.
Yay.
Let's go, Anna Banana.
Let's go, Anna Banana.
All right.
They shoot, but do they score?
All right, let's hope so. Okay, ready, go.
31 damage. Excellent job. And that time, it isn't even. So we watch as one gets hit, boom, and the other, boom. Taking the same damage in that chain reaction. Very well done. All right, honey. Nicely done. Unfortunately, it is now the machine turret's turn. We are going to watch as they begin moving across the map. You can sort of see, using the cameras on your ship, as some of them from behind, using their limbs, make some massive jumps, attempting to get closer to the lot of you. It's not a great situation to be in, truthfully.
Uh-oh.
All right. As they all continue forward, and as I math it out, you sort of just hear some more soft wailing over the radio. My least favorite station, but unfortunately the only one that you are tuned into, as it seems the person you are attempting to rescue is praying to whatever gods they worship. All right. As more of them gradually move into your vicinity, now I get to roll my attacks. Opening up, we got a melee attack against the ship. That was cocked. Okay. With a 15, that is one melee attack hitting the ship. With a 16, that is two melee attacks hitting the ship. With a 24, that is three melee attacks hitting your ship.
Oh.
I'm now going to roll for damage on each attack.
Roll bad, roll bad, roll bad.
Okay. Not great. That is going to be with the three melee attacks. That is coming out to 40 points of damage against the ship so far.
Uh-oh.
All right. I'm now
Mind you, we still have 238 health points left, guys.
That is true. I'm now going to roll the 5 ranged attacks.
Man.
Okay. An 18 hits. A 13 fails to hit. A 9 fails to hit. A 13 fails to hit. A 17 hits. So, only 2 of these ranged attacks are going to hit. Not bad. I love the idea of like quite literally like as you're assuring everyone like guys no it's like you above table. It's the same thing from Celeste in character. You
Guys, it's fine. They literally aren't doing anything.
Okay. Not bad. Okay. That is going to be 23 more points of damage as 2 ranged attacks hit your vessel. In total, you have just taken 63 points of damage. And that is going to be this turn.
We chillin'.
So, just to make sure that we are on the same page, it's your turn again as a team. Celeste, at this point, you can take the dodge action, or if you want to, you can make an attempt on the claw. And of course, yeah?
I've got a tertiary idea.
What's your tertiary idea?
So, the captain said that the jammer's down, right? Right? Like their jammer is dead.
Correct.
Is the ship too damaged for the captain to tap in?
To be clear, no, the captain in this case, or the person alive, just cannot fly the ship.
Okay.
Are you going to pull a... Sorry. I mean, what are you going to do?
No, the idea was going to be lure the robots away, get them close enough to each other, try and blow them all the fuck up, but the other ship gets out of dodge because the robots are no longer dick damaging the ship.
Right, right. See, I thought you were going to pull an Andromeda Liera.
God, what the fuck? Hold on, I need you to elaborate on whatever the fuck.
I thought you were going to jump to the other ship.
Sorry, it's like, oh, are you going to pull an Andromeda Liera? And it's like, just like, are we talking 2 jammers, 1 ship? Are we
talking abandoning your wife and children? Guys, it's okay. I'm joking about Celeste's deadbeat mom.
So the captain of that ship can't jam.
Correct. That is what they exclaimed. You can always...
What an interesting crew set up. A captain that can't jam.
Hey,
Crazy, imagine.
All right, so whatever the case.
I mean, does Wendy have magic?
Wendy.
I mean, she does, but she doesn't have any jamming.
No, then she can jam.
Or
doesn't take skills.
Oh God.
Says the character with a jamming skill.
Yeah.
All right. So what you're saying?
Hey.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No,
okay. Then Can I ask why moving the claw is an action and not like the bonus action or say an object interaction with a fucking control? I guess you can argue focus on picking it up, but
yes.
Yeah.
We could always pass and let Honey do the shooty shoot in the meantime. It's up to you. Do you need to think on it, or
what does it take to do the? What skill is it to claw?
It's gonna be a dexterity check.
Dexterity check. You know what? I'll give it a shot.
All right, dexterity check. You got this.
Work again. How are you running it for this campaign?
You reroll.
I'm gonna take my point of inspiration.
Cool.
That was a nat 1, is what that was. So we're taking the inspiration.
I see.
Okay, that's 16.
All right, a 16. That is going to be a success. With that, the claw successfully attaches. Now that you have done that, you still have the ship's movement.
Yes, I do. Okay. And is dashing is an action?
Yes, which you no longer have.
Yeah. Well, I can still get can I what the fuck did I do?
See, that's what I was trying to do
Mhm.
when you were saying, can I? No worries.
Okay, wait. Okay, now I can't separately move anything.
Yes, sorry. I was attempting to group all of them together. Turns out the grouping doesn't work as well as I had hoped. Ungrouping.
Well, no, the grouping works. You just you let me move. I moved the SpellJammer before
I see.
before the grouping
It took place.
did anything.
I see.
Yeah.
All right, that's your 60 feet?
Yeah, can you move the big ship with me?
Yeah, I'm on it.
Yay!
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Oh, fuck. So that big ship's under us, right?
Yep.
Cool. So before you try and go, oh, opportunity attack, because that ship's within 5 feet of that thingamabobber, it's not. It's under us, and we are not within 5 feet of that robot.
Cool. So that's super fair for you. You wouldn't be taking the opportunity attack. The ship would be.
Right. Or
You know
the robot. Is that reaction? You know what I mean. You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
Nobody gets an opportunity attack on us or our ship.
Yeah, just the ship that you're trying to save.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. I'm going to make my melee opportunity attacks now. Thank you so much. Okay.
What do you mean your melee opportunity attacks?
On the ship that you're saving, which some of the robots were still right next to. Okay, cool. That is going to be 27 points of damage against the vessel you are trying to save. We now have Wendy and Honey, respectively. Wendy, you hear over the intercoms. At this point, all of you do. Like, oh God, we're moving. Am I going to heaven?
Dude, if you think heaven's down, I've got some news for you. Counterpoint if you think.
All right. I'm gonna do another persuasion to try and calm them down.
Yeah, absolutely. You got this.
Nope. Oops.
No worries. We're all learning new things today.
Okay. Sort of.
Now, hey, I'll take that, absolutely. So with a 15, you just hear, oh no, it's okay, you're right. Heaven is up, not down. Heaven is up, not down. I'm fine. I'm not going to heaven. With a 15, they don't remember the other place, despite Celeste. It's a great job. Honey bunches of oats. It's your time to shine.
Me.
Now I will say, as you were flying past, because this is all happening at the same time, I will give you your slam attack as well as a ballista. 2 ballistas. So you just have to tell me which one of them you hit on the way out.
So with the guns, I'm gonna shoot that one and then that one.
You got it, dude.
Yep. let's see. I'm gonna roll it. Roll
Roll.
plus 4, 1, 2, a 12.
Let's go. A 12 total. Okay, nice.
Yes.
12 is gonna hit. Well done. And then your other one, before you roll the damage.
Let's see. One more. Kabam, kabam, kabam. What the fuck? Oh. Well, that one was terrible. 6.
Very good. Not good. I'm so sorry. But
Yeah.
do you want to use your inspiration to re-roll like Draw did earlier? You have one from before.
Yeah,
Cool.
I'll do it. Let's see.
Let's do it.
Yes. Kablam, kablam, kablooey. 1, 2, 3, 4, 17.
A 17. That is a success. Well done. All right. Anna Banana, feel free to roll your damage.
Okay, we got 1 and we got 2.
Whoa! All right. We watch as blam, 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 4 blow up. Now, as you all were flying past, the only one left within range that you reasonably could have slammed would be that one. Are you ready to roll your d20?
Yeah, let's
do it.
Yeah, let's slam, bro.
Let's slam.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Kabam! Is there a plus? It's still +4, right? Or is it just?
It's a +11. It's even better.
Oh, okay. So 24.
A 24 is a success. And a banana. 2D...
Yay!
Yes. 2d12 plus 4d6 for this one.
So 2d12 plus 46.
That's right.
Okay, kabam! A 20.
A 20. That's a successful explosion. We watch as it goes BAM! And you have knocked 5 out in 1 round. Well done, Hunter.
Yeah!
Yeah! With that, assuming, I think everyone's done a ship action at this point. Yet we had a claw, we had a persuasion helping out. I will tell you what. No, I think we're good. No one needed the help. All right, nice. Here's what we're gonna do. Now's the robots. Now, as you all know, you lost a decent amount of health. A little under a third. But there are only 4 of these guys left. However, their ranged attacks are stronger than their melee. So, let's see how this goes. Roll number 1. A dirty 20 is going to hit. A 12 is going to hit. A nat 1 is going to fail. And a 23 is going to hit. I'm just going to roll this in D&D Beyond for our simplicity.
Mm-hmm.
Your ship takes 69 more points of damage. With that, Draw, have you been keeping track of Celeste? Nice. What is the ship looking like? Are you bloody?
Give me a sec. Wait. Nah.
Nice. Your ship is still doing solid. All right. Now, Celeste, as you control the movement of the ship. Honey, you control the weapons.
Mhm.
And Wendy, you know, as captain, you are giving commands, essentially. You all know that as long as you get this ship away, you're essentially heading back in this direction. You do pass. However, you know you get extra points if you get rid of all of these guys first. So, are you going to stick around and risk it for the biscuit? Or are you going to get out of here? You can discuss in or out of
What do you
character.
say, Captain?
Oh, in character it is.
You want that extra credit, or you want to get the passing grade?
Honey, you are our combatant here. How confident do you feel in your ability to wipe out these last 4 guys?
Okay. I think it'd be really funny if we somehow like maneuvered these guys to get like really close together, and I just blast them. I just blast them.
I agree. All right,
Fair enough.
let's blast them.
All right. Here's what's going to happen. Since Wendy has given the support, Honey, you are going to have advantage on your attacks for this next one.
Yeah. This is awesome.
Yes. In addition, these ships, well, these little guys, they're all trying to get as close to you guys as possible. So this one's going to hop on over here. This one is going to move up over here. Hop over here. Hop over here.
Get closer. Yeah, get closer.
So as they're all coming up with their lasers and with their knives ready, I will say, Celeste, if you move up slightly, if you are willing to do that, you give Honey 3 attacks instead of just 2. But that's up to you.
Yeah, I'll move forward.
All right, absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's get them.
Give me a second, because I'm starting to think that the Ethernet is blocking the website I use for Celeste spells.
Oh no. No worries. Oh, did you
What's
need
it
a
called?
spell in this moment, or?
Maybe.
I see.
I mean, let me see what I have. Maybe I do need a spell in this moment. Maybe I have a spell.
Jake, question: how do I roll like advantage on like D&D Beyond for a D20? Because when I right click it, it doesn't give me the option to.
Oh, that's weird. No, usually you should. Well, I'll tell you what. Let me take a look over here, because it's been a hot minute. Usually I use Roll20, but it should just be I open up the thing, I hit the appropriate die, and you can
Here,
click
I'll
to add
show
an extra
you.
die.
Oh, add an extra one. Oh, I thought there was like an actual, but so I just do 2.
Yeah, you got this.
Okay, Slay. Do I roll now, or are we waiting for a draw?
Draw.
Go ahead and roll now.
You got this.
Okay.
That was a nat 1, but thanks to the advantage, you got the 15 on the base.
A 15.
Is this your slam or one of your ranged? It's up to you.
15 plus 4.
Very good.
I'll do the shoot. I like shooting.
All right, you got this. Roll your damage.
Surely I'm rolling the right one. I think I am.
Nice. And which one of the little guys did you hit just now?
The one in the middle.
That's very smart. All right. Even number means that one explodes. So. All right, nice. We watch right here as 2 of them blow up. One of them manages to stay together. There are 2 left. You have 1 more ranged, and you have the slam if you decide to use it. What's up next?
Okay, I'm going to shoot this one with the range.
All right, you got this. 2d20.
2d20. Kabam. Shit.
No, that's okay. Thankfully, because you're using the range, +4, either way you hit it.
Okay, Slay.
All right.
No damage.
Roll your damage.
Kabam.
All right, 27. Very nice. And now, the d20. Does the other one explode? That is an even number. We watch as blam, blam. All of the robots are gone.
Yippee!
Yippee, yippee. You just hear over the intercom. Are we safe? You guys?
Yes.
Oh.
I was gonna say I'm gonna make a joke and none of y'all are gonna like it.
Oh, thank goodness. All right. Thanks, you guys. That was a close one. All right. Well, would you mind giving me a ride? I gotta...
Or
Thanks. I gotta make it to the University of Polaris on the planet Polaris. I need to deliver 6 dozen pizzas and 12 ice cream cakes.
let's
Oh,
go.
damn.
Let's go.
We come back to the real world as the simulation fades. You find yourselves stepping out of what is now just a grayed out ship. The screens and everything are gone. And Sultani is waiting for you on the outside. Well done. All right. What did you all learn, if anything?
I like blasting people.
I need to memorize my goddamn spells.
I
Well-
learned all the tasks that are involved in being the captain of a jammer, SpellJammer.
That's right. Well done. You also learned the very real tragedy that nearly befell your pizza ice cream party. So, just remember that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Whoa.
No, that actually happened. I'm definitely not joking.
Wow.
Crazy.
Mhm. He died in real life, by the way. We had to get a second one.
Oh.
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 Well, that's why you gotta train better rescue people. I mean,
That's true.
So what I'm hearing is that there's a bunch of pizza and ice cream just sitting on a planet.
Maybe. She's gonna turn around and walk away. Class dismissed.
I do not want ice cream that bad.
You all get A for the day.
Yay!
Yay. All right, above table. Great job, guys. You got A's in both of your first classes.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go. We're right around the midnight mark. Is there anything you guys needed to say to each other before we wrap up session?
Guys, you're so cool. Guys, you're so slay.
You're so
That's
cool
all.
and you're so slay.
You're cool and slay.
Yay.
Yay. I'm so proud of you all. Everyone, I've been here with Draw Moons, Positively Anna, and Peachy, aka Magical Filmcraft. And this has been University... Yeah, that's right.
Damn, bitch wants us off the stream now.
No, no, this has been University of Polaris. No, it's okay, it's okay. I'm just sending the links now. I will do it the proper way. Let me roll my D4 right here on roll 20 while I have it. Let's see, who goes first? All right, that is Draw as Celeste.
Ayo.
That is Peachy as Wendy.
Ayo!
That is Peachy as Wendy.
Yeah.
That is Peachy as Wendy.
Yeah.
It's me. Hi everyone. Your favorite Jegg, the DM. No, I need to get a 4. I need Anna. Okay, that's Draw as Celeste. Oh, okay.
Ayo.
It's Anna is Honey.
Yes. Yeah. Yippee.
Yay, yippee. Folks, this has been another session of University of Polaris, our first day of class. Oh my gosh, we did it, guys. You did it.
We did it.
We'll be
Yeah.
back.
Guys, spell jamming is the friends we made along the way. Guys, I'm so proud of
Speak for
us.
yourself.
Yeah.
That's wild. Yeah, we're gonna raid someone, but we'll be back next week. You can find the VOD on Rock Campaigns. We're here usually on my channel, 9 p.m. EST on Mondays. I think we're just gonna raid Paper Box House, if that's okay with everybody. They're having an art stream.
Are they
Yeah.
working on art fight stuff?
I have no idea. I guess we're gonna find out.
Chat, this is your reminder that art fight. Guys, it's basically the end of April, which basically means that it's May, which basically means that it's June, which basically means that it's July, which means it's already art fight season.
That's
Stop!
right.
Don't remind me that June's coming up, guys. I don't want to be 20. I'm scared.
It's okay. You're doing a great job. So guys, go tell Alfred Coleman that you're scared in his chat, and also ask him if he's doing art fight. Have a great one, guys. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Goodbye!